Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to round 3 in the White Wampa Extended Tournament. I am the first player. Welcome to our channel if this is your first time with us. And here we go with Nadru taking a 1 bank turn left. This is a battle report and then taking a focus. This is a battle report, and in which case we are watching various ships move through. And what do you know? Kihraxz just decided to do a bump and was able to clear the asteroid. However, flew through an asteroid, then went ahead and took the damage, but in which case it was only 1 damage at that point in time. Kihraxz did get a chance to take a red focus, so this is a very fast starting round at this point in time. So now we're looking at what are the other possibilities that are going to take place, and in which case you see there that Captain Jonas is going to be taking a bank 2 turn left, and that will go ahead and clear Kihraxz as he flies basically into the face of Dirge right there. So welcome to our channel. If this is your first time here, this is a channel for pilots and people to improve their pilot skills in the game of X-Wing. Captain Jonas taking a focus there. And then we will see what the next maneuver is at this point in time. So Major Vendor taking a 3 bank turn right, but it may not clear. So we go ahead and move my piece just to see how the template fits under. And sure enough, there's a bump from Rogue 2. So in which case, he now has the choice of taking a red focus or not taking any action at all. But I think it's going to be pretty obvious here in a little bit that he is going to go ahead and take that red focus. Because you can't just stay there and not get hit and not have a focus. Alright, so Dirge attempted to move 2 forward, and there's a bump right there. So in which case he will also take that red focus. Caval's going to move 4 forward, which is a stressful maneuver, but there is a method behind the madness on that one. I was trying to get behind a rock so that I could get trick shots and a couple of other mechanics to work. Talonbane went ahead and took a 1 bank turn right, and in which case I decide, do I want to focus or do I want to do something a little bit more sinister? And you will see what I mean, but there it is. I am locking Captain Jonas, and you will see why I do that here when we get to shots. Alright, so Red Line taking a 2 hard turn right and is going to bump right into the back of the Alpha class Major Vendor because I blocked up or basically clogged that path in between the obstacles there. So in which case there's a traffic jam that I caused, and now it's time for shots. So in which case I'm going through the motions and telling Rogue 2 here at this point in time, he has the option of taking a damage or having me throw 4 dice because of homing missiles. So he elected to go ahead and take the damage instead of having me roll 4 dice. So now we're looking at the options for Caval. Do I go ahead and shoot unobstructed into Jonas, or do I shoot at the other target that is obstructed? And in which case, with the trick shot and Caval's ability, it's too hard of the possibility to pass up, but Major Vendor was elusive, and I missed the shot entirely. So, in which case, well, I got 2 hits, but he evaded it. Now, Dirge strips the shields off of Major Vendor in that shot. So, hope you are not new to this channel, but if you are, please subscribe to our future transmissions and click like on the videos that you like. That goes for everybody who is a subscriber. Let us know what more videos you want us to cover so we can go ahead and get them on the schedule. Red Line hits Kihraxz for a hit and a crit. So amazingly, Kihraxz is still alive after taking a lot of damage this time around. So now we're going through and figuring out what is the next thing to do. So Captain Jonas is apparently going to, or right now we're looking at something else, trying to figure out if somebody has a arc at this point in time. Oh, we're looking at Nadru to see if there is an arc into Major Vendor there. So in which case, die are thrown. It's a range 1 attack. And the Drew hits Major Vendor for 2 hits and a crit, and kills Major Vendor. So I believe that was a direct hit at the last there, so therefore no more Major Vendor, but he gets to still have a parting shot at a later point in time. Graz with a range 1 shot into Redline at this time. So the attack dice have been thrown and modified, and we'll see what comes up with Redline there. Redline is going to be losing 2 shields and then taking a hit crit. So it's really rough here in this round. Lots of shots going back and forth, and sometimes the dice work with you, sometimes they don't. So now we're looking at what final shots do we have. So Captain Jonas with a range 0 attack into Dirge, or I'm sorry, Major Vendor into Dirge, and he misses. Now we're going to the Captain Jonas attack. And no mods on this one. So Captain Jonas strips Dirge's shield now. So with a score of 2-11 in BatMando's favor, come check out this tomorrow. Same BatMando time, same BatMando channel. And as always, BatMando out.